Everybody, welcome to Sports on Mercado Live 1. This one tonight goes out to Evelyn Ritchie and also Nora Cooper. They didn't want me to say this their birthday, but anyhow, they are busted. Well, former basketball legend Michael Sweetbill Thompson continuing his mission throughout the Michael Thompson Foundation and helping some others on Grand Bahama. They've got a youth development program, and our Talia Hall has got this one covered for you.
Fred Sturb, the executive officer of the Michael Thompson Foundation, along with coordinator Ivan Butler, held a meet and greet on Saturday at the 8 Mile Rock Gym. At the launch of the Michael Foundation back in July, 43 students signed up to be a part of the foundation. Sturb says the purpose of the meet and greet is to promote interaction among members of the foundation family.
What we've been doing is monitoring the grades, the GPAs of all the registrants. So we've selected the top GPA kids, and we're going to give them some basketball and some other gifts. So the main thing, though, is for us to emphasize that academics is key.
Recognizing those who participate in softball, track and field, as well as basketball. So our goal is to recognize and encourage our youngsters while they're in school to the importance of academic as well as athletics.
There will be an official event every year when Michael Thompson is in town, and a scholarship will be presented to one of the participants. It's Talia Hall, ZNS Total Sports.
Well, the Junkanoo Jam NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament played at the St. George's Gym was awesome. Notre Dame went home undefeated at 6-0, and they won the Freeport Division. As far as Baylor, they also had the same result. Baylor took on Michigan State in the finals of the Lukai Division, and what a game. The Spartans branded Zagee with the rock and the kiss off the glass. Baylor is big in the paint and a power basket at that. But Brandis was simply on her game. Watch her work in the paint. Nivea Davis also was not about to be outdone and found the range and a 30-point game. Here comes Michigan State, and who other than Agee working on a 16-point performance. Nina Davis also played with heart and loves the contact. Baylor staying tough. This is team ball. Nina Johnson also in the lane. Look at the rock and the move to the hoop. She gets the basket and the foul. Then I mentioned that these gals are tough. Baylor Johnson with the basket and the foul here as well. 39-34. Michigan State in the second half went to the perimeter game. Ariel Powers from the range. She had 16. Tori Janico also had a good one going to keep this one close, but Baylor kept attacking and took it right to the Spartans. Brandis with a last-ditch run at Baylor to cut the basket, and a sweet one at that. Size advantage for Baylor simply too much for Michigan State. Christina Higgins, she answered. Baylor remained undefeated at 6-0 with an 84-76 win. If you talk to Coach Milkey, it was a scare.
We have a lot of fight in us. I thought when we got down 11-0 the first part of the game, we went to the press. It was very effective. It got us back in the game. And then I got out of it because I didn't know how long we could last. And I just thought we played hard. Sometimes we executed, sometimes we didn't. When I go small on the perimeter, we have a tough time rebounding. But when the game was on the line, I thought we made some defensive stops.
And Baylor said they had a great time. All the teams did, some 10 of them, and they want them back here next year. Well, the Thanksgiving basketball tournament put on by the Tabernacle Falcons was competitive and entertaining. The St. George's Jaguars are the #1 high school team locally, and they played that way in the finals. The St. George's Jaguars showed hustle and determination in the finals of the Falcons Thanksgiving Basketball Classic against Oak Ridge out of Tennessee. Down 16-4 in the first half, the Jaguars fought back and made a game of it, 38-24 to break. The Jaguars simply cut the lead to 840 with 8:36 on the clock. Sherman Robinson and Howard simply sticking to their guns and taking the action to Oak Ridge. The Wildcats of Oak Ridge simply were playing high. They are a well-coached team and won it 69-54 with T. Higgins scoring 25. Jaguars coach Darryl Sayers said it was a tussle. They played a tough team like Oak Ridge. As for the talent level,
one thing I'll say, I've been hearing this comment a lot in this tournament, saying that it feels like the talent level has dropped from the U.S. teams. Well, I disagree in a sense. You know why? It ain't so much that talent level dropped, because in the Bahamas we don't like to give ourselves credit. But what it really is, the talent level in the Bahamas has risen, the coaching has risen, the skill set has risen. We're just getting better. That's all it is.
St. Rita's out of Chicago defeated St. Gibson Rattlers 59-47 the consolation game. Rattlers coach Kevin K.J. Johnson said his club is young and they've got much to learn.
I'm up for the challenge with these guys. They're talented, but they're very young, like I say. Their IQ is a little bit small when it comes to the game of basketball. We got to do a lot of teaching. And like I said, we missed too much free shots and layups around the basket, and they come with an experience. But as the year go on, hopefully we'll get better as a team.
The Falcons Thanksgiving basketball tournament was a step up from the previous years and some balanced competition. And I saw D-Roll today. He's saying point blank, don't worry about Peyton Manning. Denver will go to the Super Bowl. That's it. I'll see you guys in San Francisco in February. That's a look at sports tonight.